Okay, I'm going to now add the body of the alien, which will just be a square underneath the alien's head, colored brown. So the first thing that I need to do is I need to add some variables that will hold the pertinent information. And if you think about it, since I'm drawing a square, I need something to hold the x-coordinate of the center of the square, the y-coordinate of the center of the square, and something to hold how large the square is going to be. And you can see that I have them there. Okay, so let's move down now to where I'm actually drawing the body. So I have the three variables there. I haven't yet put values into them. But below that, I have the fill set up to give me a brownish color. And I've changed the mode to center mode because I want to draw the square by identifying the center of it as opposed to identifying the upper left-hand corner. And then I have, I'm actually drawing the square by inputting what its x-coordinate is, its y-coordinate is, and its width and the height, which would be the body size. So we just have to decide now on what the variables are going to be. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to draw the alien without the body so that we can sort of visually do some reasoning. But if I run the program right now, I'm going to get an error because I haven't defined these variables. So what I could do is comment out this section of code so that it is ignored. We know how to draw single line or put in single line comments, but when you want to comment out a block of code so that it will be ignored, what you do is just go to where the block of code starts, put in a / and an asterisk, and then go down to where it ends and put an asterisk and /, and that comments it out. In other words, it will be totally ignored when the program runs. All right. Okay, so let's run the program. And here we see the alien's face. And I want to reason about where the alien's center, the center of the alien's body is going to be with relationship to the center of the head. Well, the head of the alien and the body of the alien should come over the same amount in the x direction. So that's pretty easy. Their x-coordinates are going to be the same. Their y-coordinates are obviously going to be different because the head, of course, is higher up than the body. So how can we determine where the y-coordinate of the body is going to be? Well, if you start at the center of the alien's head, you know you have to come down at least to the alien's chin, and that would be half of the size of the head, and then you have to come down half the size of the body to put you at the middle of the body. So it's to find the y-coordinate of the body, get the y-coordinate of the head, come down half the size of the head, and then come down an additional half the size of the body, and you have it. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to uncomment now this block of code. And the first thing I'm going to put in is body size because I need the body size to define the y-coordinate of the body center. So I need to define that first. Now I could make this relative to the size of the head so that if the head shrinks, the body shrinks and vice versa. But I would rather them be independent size-wise so that I could make the head really small and the body large and so forth. So I'm just going to make it relative to the size of the window, and the width of the window divided by 3 seemed to work well for me. Okay. The center of the body, we have reasoned, is going to be the same as the center for the head, the x-coordinate of the center. So that's pretty easy. It's just the same. And now we have to go through that reasoning again for the y-coordinate of the body's center. So we start with the y-coordinate of the center of the head. Then we add half the size of the head. Okay, and that puts us at the alien's chin. And now we have to add half the size of the body. Okay, and that puts us at where the y-coordinate of the center of the body should be. Okay, so there is what we have for the x and y coordinates of the body. So let's run this and see what we have. Okay, everything seems to have worked out well, and we'll continue with this in the next tutorial.